my eyes look like I'm watering? Child. We're kind of channeling 4 or 5 me from 4 or 5 years ago. Put yourself back 4 or 5 years. Where were you? What were you doing? For me, I was in a place of just such immense transition, pain, growth. I was in my training arc, you dig? And looking back, I'm just like, wow, I'm so proud of me. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud. We overcame everything we thought we could never overcome. We became everything we thought we could never become. And the beautiful thing is we're only going up from here. 4 or 5 years ago, I remember distinctly like just living each day in a state of just survival mode. I woke up with the same pain, went to bed with the same pain within my chest. And I did have underlying hope, because I always knew my temporary circumstances would never last that long. I knew all of it was temporary, but I kind of didn't at the same time. It was like, I would have the mentality that like, okay, I'm gonna get through this. I got this, because I was doing so much self-work. I was beginning to get into therapy. I was really learning all these kind of self-healing concepts. Now we're healing from traumas from our past, right? And that could be from 4 or 5 years ago. And I keep referencing 4 or 5 years ago because I would say that's the pinnacle of my, like, one of my most pinnacle traumas, where that kind of transitioned me into my next chapter of my life, per se, like from college to young adulthood. We're in a place of that initial trauma where we start to begin our healing process. It's a lot, because we're fighting who we were to become who we want to be, whilst being in the midst of the trauma, if that makes sense. Back then was such a rough period. But I remember my best friend and I, Christelle, hey girl, hey sis. I remember, because she was also going through some things as well from time to time in college. And I remember we were always, like we used to say we're always fighting for our lives, right? We would always every day talk about how we're working through it, what we're learning from it. And we would always, I just really remember always doing my best for myself back then. No matter what I was going through, no matter what was coming at me, I felt like we, especially her and I, were always doing our best for ourselves. And I really appreciate that from my past self. Even though sometimes I could have done better in certain circumstances, I knew consciously back then. And I would even say that to her when we would have conversations. I would be like, Christelle, right now, I know I'm doing the best I can do. I would always say that to her, and she to me. So looking back, finally being in a place where I'm happy, more fulfilled, more confident, more secure, feel more healed. I can look back and be like, thank you, past me, for all you did for me, because everything you did back then, even though it might have been painful, you did all the hard work to get me here, and I so appreciate you for that. And wow, her hard work paid off. Your hard work is paying off. Even if whatever my 4 years ago is happening for you right now, whatever pain you're going through right now, you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing right now for yourself. If you feel like you're not, and you desire to, that's always the first step. Wanting to change is the first step. Wanting to feel better, having the desire to do better for yourself is the first amazing step. This is not gonna be that long of a video. I just wanted to say I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of me. Can you just think about where you were? It may have not been 4 or 5 years ago for you, but wherever you were, a couple years ago, one of the most troubling times of your life thus far that you can think of, you may be experiencing it now. What did you do back then that your future self, your now self, can thank you for? What are you doing right now for yourself that your future self will thank you for? Because that's all that matters. You're doing your best, and your future self will thank you for it. Not giving up on yourself is everything. Trust me on that. And then I'm gonna end this on that note. So thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up here for yourself, and please continue to show up for yourself, because showing up for yourself is, the feeling's unmatched. So I love you. You're gonna get through this, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.